Hello. Today, I'm gonna help you find your purpose. Purpose is what is purpose before we get into this? As I wrote down here, purpose is a reason for being. A reason oh shit. The reason for something being done. A lot of people don't have purpose. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know what to do with their lives. They're lost. And they're just living life day to day, every day, with no purpose, no passion, living a dead end job, working at McDonald's right after high school, working at fucking shitty jobs, low pay, no opportunities, no way out. Maybe in 5 years you'll be like McDonald's manager. That'll be the highlight of your life. Maybe you might get that promotion in your office job, but you don't care. You hate it. You're living your life day to day. It's worthless. It doesn't matter. But today I want to show you what I found out and will help me find my purpose. For a long time I've been lost and I've had a lot of interest. I think the first thing I wanted to do, the earliest memory I have, is me wanting to become an actor. And I didn't pursue that. And quickly it changed from being a cop to going to the military to what else? It changed to, I don't fucking know, it changed so many times. Maybe becoming a YouTuber, becoming an artist. Now he's lost. For this year of 2024, I put my goal to find my purpose and start making profit with my purpose. And so far, I kind of know what my purpose is. With the things that I'm about to teach you today, hopefully you can find your purpose as well and maybe paint the picture of where your life is heading. For me, in my childhood, I have always had an interest with stories. I've always loved stories, watching movies, watching TV shows, reading. I would read a lot when I was a kid. I would read stories. That's something I did constantly. I would also draw a lot. I draw characters, stories, comics, all of that stuff. And I'm pretty good at drawing, and honestly, like, I stopped drawing like a couple of months ago, but now I'm going back to the interests I had when I was a child. The thing that I want to do now is help others and spread a message of how to find your purpose and self-improvement. I want to help others in that way, but I want to also somehow create stories and write, and hopefully I can share some of that in YouTube and maybe mix it up somehow with business, or I don't know, something like that further down the line. My purpose isn't really clear right now, but I'm kind of understanding what I want with life now, and that's a beautiful feeling. So today I'm gonna go by some tactics I use to find my purpose and how you can find your purpose with these tactics. The first tactic I'm gonna be showing you is childhood. I don't know if you can see that, childhood right here. We're gonna be going over that. And this is a tactic that is mostly, it's really well known when you're trying to find your purpose, your passion. And pretty much what you do here is that you try and remember. You look back. What were you interested in? What did you like when you were a kid? What did you spend most of your time doing when you were a child? Maybe for you it was playing soccer. Maybe for you it was writing. Maybe it was Honestly, it could be anything. Maybe like literally just helping animals, helping people, talking to people. Maybe it was fucking shit. What else could it be? Maybe your interest when you were a kid was dissecting bugs or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe it was like helping your mom in the kitchen and cooking, you know, something like that, taking pictures. And this tactic is really important because what this tactic does, it shows you what you liked as a kid when you had no other biased opinions. Because the thing is, when we're kids, we don't really do what people tell us. We just do what we love to do. If we like to draw, we draw. If we like to dance, we dance, and we don't we're not judged by the opinions of others when we were kids. We just do what we liked and what was natural to us, you know? So really try and remember those moments when you were a kid. What were you interested in? Maybe right now you can take out a piece of paper and start writing these prompts down. What did I spend most of my time doing when I was a kid? What did I used to obsess over when I was a kid? Maybe you can ask this to your parents or friends. Maybe they will know. What came natural to you? What were you good at? Asking these types of questions helps you because as we grow older, we start becoming more, I don't know how to explain it. But basically, as we get older, we start following the opinions of others and we follow what they tell us. We get conditioned to following directions and we do what we're told. So your mom probably or your dad probably tells you become a doctor, and you become a doctor, but you don't even like it. But when you're a kid, you don't have those opinions and directions put onto you. You just do what you love. And looking at your childhood like that is a good way to find out what you were meant to do in this life. For me, that was drawing, writing, and reading stories. For you, it can be totally different. Just find those things out and just find a connection with what you can do now, with the interests you have back then. Like back then, honestly, I didn't have an interest for helping people, but now it's something that's developed, and I am helping. Hopefully, I am helping you now in this video. Another tactic that you can use to find your purpose is called low and high hanging fruits. This is a tactic I got from a YouTuber called Leon. Um, all credit goes to him. You can find him in YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. If you search up Leon, I'm sorry if I said the name wrong. Leon self-improvement or Leon purpose, how to find your purpose. He'll probably show up. He looks bass, he has black hair. You'll probably find him. His videos are really great for purpose and self-improvement, and I recommend you checking out his channel. Pretty much what this is that you write down in a piece of paper. So go ahead, get a piece of paper and write it down. What you're gonna do with this is that you're gonna write all the desires you've ever had, all the goals you have right now, and all the desires you have right now. Write them all down in a list. List them all out. Try to be as creative as you can. Try to write down all the desires and goals you have for life. 10 years ahead, from 10 years from now, 1 year from now, maybe a week from now. Write down all your desires. Maybe your desires can be to gain 20 pounds in bulking, or like to lose weight, or to get a girlfriend, to get a wife, maybe to get this car or this house, or to get to go to this place, or maybe it's to find your purpose, or maybe it's to achieve a certain thing, maybe it's to get a certain amount of money. Now write all of these things down. And what you're gonna do is that as you write things down, you're gonna look at all the desires you have, and from those desires, you're gonna eliminate some of them. Before you do this, you're gonna do you're gonna write down two categories: soul-driven desires and ego-driven desires. Now, what this is that some of your goals, some of your desires for what you want in life aren't your real desires. They aren't yours. They were programmed to you by other people, and they're desires that aren't really fulfilling to you, that won't be fulfilling to you, and that you won't even actually like. You may say, oh, I want this new piece of clothing, but when you have it, you won't even want it. You're not gonna appreciate it as much. That's an ego-driven desire. Maybe you might say, oh, I want to achieve this level of status. But why? Why do you want that level of status? Once you get it, it won't matter to you. It's useless. You know what I mean? That's ego-driven desire. What is ego? It's fear. Fear-driven desires. Now, you could say, let's say you want money, because a lot of people want money nowadays, right? Let's say you wanna earn 10K a month every month, right? You wanna get to that point, and you're like, yeah, I want this goal, right? Why do you want it? Why? A lot of people say it's because they want to be free, they want to be fulfilled, they want to be a digital nomad. They want to be free from responsibilities. They want to be free from burdens and free from everything, pretty much. And I agree with you. Money is good. It can be good for a lot of things. And taking away that stress is good. But ask yourself, how are you going to get that money? A lot of people say, oh, I'm going to start an online business. I'm going to do e-commerce. I'm going to do copywriting. But the way you get money is so shit. You know what I mean? Because your purpose, some people might say, oh, my desire is to get this amount of money, and that is my purpose for now. But that's so shit, because like, you don't even enjoy being a copywriter. You don't even enjoy e-commerce, right? And then you're doing this for a goal that is like self-serving and empty. When it comes to purpose, most desires shouldn't be self-serving. Most desires shouldn't be your desires, when it comes to purpose, they shouldn't be selfish. When it comes to purpose and passion, it should be more about giving to the world. I wrote it down here. Gift to the world. What is your gift to the world? Your gift to the world, your passion, your purpose, it can't be to make a lot of money and just fuck off, you know what I mean? Like, that can't be your purpose. You weren't put here on this earth to make a lot of money. You weren't put here on this earth to basically make a lot of money. That's like selfish. That's honestly, if you like tell that to yourself, it sounds stupid, you know? Hold up, I lost my train of thought. Let me think. Hold up. So basically, with money, for example, it's a big desire, and I'm not saying money is bad. It's okay to get money. Obviously, it's okay to become rich. It's okay to be a millionaire. But the way you do it is wrong. If you're just chasing your dreams to be a millionaire by being a copywriter and an e-commerce businessman person, that's the wrong way to go about it, because you don't even love your work. You hate it. Now, by all means, if you like your work, it's all right, you know. Power to you, you know. Go get that bag. But for some people, most people, they don't like their jobs, and it's like kind of working a job that you hate but that pays a lot. That sucks. Why not instead do a job that you love and get a lot of money? Doesn't that sound nice, right? Having a passion and a purpose and work that you love every day and you wake up for every day, and then you wake up with 10K for that month. You're rich and you love your job, you love your work. Your work is not selfish. You give value to the world every day. Isn't that beautiful? Wouldn't that be better? And it would. So separate all your desires from ego-driven to real desires, soul desires. Now, what are soul desires? Soul desires are desires that are natural to you, that just speak to you in a soul, like in a spiritual level, I guess. Soul desires that have always been with you, desires that have always sticking with you and that feel right. Honestly, it's mostly like a gut feeling. You just kind of feel it. You just kind of know, you know what I mean? But honestly, don't waste your life trying to chase money while doing a shit job. That's horrible. Okay? Right now, a few months ago, I destroyed my desire for money. And what I want to do right now is literally what I wrote down. I was journaling this and I was like, I don't want to chase money anymore. I don't want to be like these guys that just work day in and day out, working a job they hate and trying to get money. I don't want to do that. So I destroyed my desire for money. And right now what I am doing is I'm trying to find my purpose, trying to see what I want to do with my life. Once I figure that out, I'll work as hard as possible. And money, you see, money is a supplement to my work, okay? It isn't the whole thing. Because the thing that I prioritize right now is my enjoyment with work and my fulfillment with life. So basically, I'd rather be under a bridge but happy than a depressed millionaire who works day in and day out, you know, working at the same shit job he hates. So, yes. After you have those lists separated, look at your ego-driven desires. And this is how the low and high-hanging fruits come to place. You're going to have to let go of your ego-driven desires. And you let go by looking at... Alright, now that you have your ego-driven desires, you're going to separate them from hardest to take away from your life to easiest to remove. So basically what I mean by this is that, you know what, I'm gonna draw it out. I'm gonna erase this. Hold on. Oh shit. Alright, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna erase this. I'm gonna draw it out. So you have your ego-driven desires, right? And then I'm gonna draw a tree. Okay, you have a tree right here. Like that, right? And let's say one of your ego-driven desires is to own a Mercedes car, right? And another one is to another one maybe another of your ego-driven desires, maybe it's to make a lot of money. Mercedes, right? Now that you're like putting your ego-driven desires on this tree, you're gonna look at them and you're gonna be like, which one is easier to take out. Because what I told you is that you had to destroy your desire for that thing. So which desire is easier to take out? For example, if you're a father, right, and you live in a shit job, and you know you don't love your job, and you need to destroy that job and follow your real passion, for example, you need to destroy the desire for money, because so that you can follow your real passion. But let's say people are depending on you and you need to make money, but you want to quit. So maybe what you can do is destroy other desires you have, and later on in life, destroying that desire for money. Basically, removing the desires that are harder to take out in your life later on, and then taking out the desires that are easy to remove right now. So for example, let's say you really need this money, so you can't take out this desire right now, but it wouldn't hurt to remove this desire of having a Mercedes, so you remove it right now. We're not going to think about the Mercedes anymore, right? The Mercedes is gone, it's out of your mind. You don't need a Mercedes, okay? Ego-driven desire, don't do that. Just follow your soul-driven desires. But you really need money right now. All right, fine, that's okay. Maybe 3 months from now, you'll have enough money. And after that, you can destroy this one as well. And you can actually focus on what matters to you. What I want you to do is to get to a point where you destroy all ego-driven desires and just pursue your soul-driven desires, your purpose. That is low and high hanging fruits. You want to remove the low hanging fruits, the easier ones, and remove the high hanging fruits later on. Another thing I want to Another thing I wanted to show you is something that really helped me how to find my passion and my purpose. All right, because I was lost and I did not know what to do, and this is what helped me find what I wanted to do with my life. Kind of. Fuck. That's ugly. Hold up. Let me dry it right. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, I fucked it up. Hold up. All right. Last time. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Sure. Fine. All right. This is a Venn diagram. It's a complex. And what this is called is Ikigai. Ikigai. What this is a principle. I forgot where it's from, but basically what this is, it helps you find your purpose and your reason for being, the reason why you are here in this earth. It helps you find what to do with your life in a meaningful way. It helps you how to find your purposeful work, how to find your work that is for you, basically. So in this Ikigai, you're going to take out a piece of paper and you're going to draw this Venn diagram. And I'm going to tell you what this represents. So one of the circles represents what the world needs. What the world needs. The one in the bottom represents what pays. The one on the left represents what you're good at. And the one on the top represents what you love, your interests. Is how you're going to do it, right? Now, once you have that, I want you to do a Venn diagram like this. And you're going to write down in here what you love. You're going to write down all of your interests. Now, this may be a little bit hard, this exercise, because you're going to really have to think on what you like to do, what you're good at, and what pays, and what the world needs, what you think the world needs. So right now, write down all your interests, all the interests you have. I'm gonna write down some with you. So For me, that would be drawing, writing, reading books, and what else? Exercise. All right, those are some things I like. Now, take some time, pause the video, write down what you like. Right, now what you're good at. In this one, you're gonna write down what you're good at for this part right here. So I'm gonna write down fuck, I don't know. I already did this before, but I forgot. Yeah, basically I'm not gonna write it down with you. You have to do it. So write down what you're good at, right here. Write down what you're good at. And then at the bottom you're gonna write down what pays, okay? Why would someone pay you? All right. With what? Fuck. I don't know. This one's kind of the hard one, right? So what you want to write down in there is basically what pays. What is something that pays? What is something that pays basically? Like, for example, if you were to work on a certain something, why would people pay you? What skills do you have and why would they pay you? Like, where, if you were working someone, if you were an engineer, let's say, where would you go so that you were paid, right? That's basically the question. What pays? What things can you do that pay you? List all these options. For example, for me, I wrote down, YouTube. YouTube pays a lot. It can pay a lot. Another thing I wrote down is DreamWorks, because I like to draw and I've been thinking about animation and all that. I can go into DreamWorks or, Disney as well, like animation companies, big names like that. What pays? Courses. I can do courses. That pays. List all those options for you down based on your interests and based on what you like. Now, the last thing you're gonna write down is a list of what the world needs, right here. On this list, you're gonna write down, what do you think the world needs right now? For example, for me, I wrote down better healthcare, self-improvement, awareness of chemicals and estrogenics. I wrote down the world needs better role models with influence. The world needs better mothers and fathers. The world needs what else did I write down? The world needs better education. The world needs technically mine was all health related and self-improvement related. It doesn't have to be for you. It can be literally totally different because all people are different. So write down what you think the world needs right now. What do you think it needs help in? Where do you think you can come in and help the world? After you have all that, you're gonna have all your interests, all the things you love, all the things that you're good at, and all the things that pays, and all the things that you think the world needs. Once you have that, you're gonna put them all together in a way where, hold up, I'm sorry. You're gonna put them all together in a way where you create the ideal work, your ideal life, right? And what this is called Ikigai. So start looking at the things you love. Start looking at the things you're good at and put them together. So you can see these rings, they all come together. And right in the middle, they're all combined. In that center is the Ikigai. What is your Ikigai? For me, for my Ikigai, the thing in the middle, combining all of these things, was helping people through social media and art. That was my Ikigai. helping people through social media and art. That's my purpose, to help people, to help you through social media and art. And that is what I like to do. And you have to figure that out yourself by looking at your list. Start writing, start brainstorming. Okay, I like to, for example, let's say you like to you like biology, okay? You like insects, you like animals, you like taking care of animals, you love animals, okay? All right. What are you good at? Well, I'm good at organizing. I'm good at analyzing. I'm a good thinker. I'm creative. What else? I'm a good observer. Oh, okay. And what do you think the world needs? Ooh, I think the world needs awareness for the animals, or I think the world needs better health care. I think the world needs help with the animals. I think the world needs less pollution because the animals are hurting. You see, are you starting to see like a connection there? Are you starting to see a connection? I am. This person can be animal. What are those motherfuckers called? The ones who help animals that are about to die or go extinct. This can literally be this person because all of these things connect. For example, for me, I was good at drawing. I was good at thinking, organizing, and all of that. And then I like to draw. I like to give advice to people, right? And then I thought the world needed self-improvement help, better parents, better role models. And then I thought what paid was YouTube. So I'm doing YouTube. And these things are connecting because, like, I can draw. I'm good at drawing. So with drawing, I can help people like you, right? And because I like giving advice, and because I'm kind of good at talking, I guess, all these things connect. And because I think the world needs better role models with influence, all these things connect. YouTube pays, again, it connects. So that means from all of these things in my from all of these things, all of these interests and all of these things, it creates my ikigai, the thing that I was here for, right? You connect all these things and you create your ikigai, your reason for being. My ikigai is to inspire, draw, and help people through art and social media. Okay? That's my ikigai. That's a pencil. Bro, I swear I'm good at drawing. It's just like I'm not really trying. Alright? You have to figure that out. And maybe what can help is even asking people, what do you think I'm good at, okay? What do you think I'm good at? What do you think I love? Or like, I don't know, things like that. Asking people you know, family, friends, that can help. Finally, I want to show you something else that will help you find your purpose. This is called the onion layer. Like onions? I know I do. Alright, this is called the onion layer. You see all these layers? They're onions. It's an onion, okay? And each layer is a purpose, okay? So, this is a purpose. This onion's a purpose. This layer is a purpose. This one's a purpose. This one's a purpose. Purpose. But you see this one right here? You see this one in the center? This one is your core purpose. The reason why you are here. Your purpose for your life. Your life's purpose. This is your core thing right here. That is your purpose. Your core purpose. None of these layers right here, none of these layers over here, they don't matter. This is what matters. This is your core purpose. But why is there so many layers if this is the only one that matters? Well, the thing is, these layers are created by opinions of other people, that they're created by the opinions that people put on you. This is dangerous because when someone puts the opinion to you, when someone gives you the opinion to you, when someone changes your beliefs because of the opinions they put on you, they change who you are. Let's say you wanted to be an artist, but someone told you, oh, your art isn't good, just give up, you should be this instead. They change your beliefs, and you believe them. And you go on to be a doctor, and you hate your life. Sure, you have $300 in your bank account. $300,000 in your bank account. But you're unhappy. And you miss out on the life that you could have lived if you didn't listen to them. These purpose layers are formed by lesser purposes formed by people, society, friends, and whatever. So what you want to do is break through all these layers. To one day you're able to break through them and get to your core purpose. That's the goal. And literally destroying your desire for money is literally destroying a lesser purpose. So when you destroy your desire for money, you destroy this layer here. And when you destroy a lesser purpose, you are now closer to getting to your true purpose. Isn't that cool? And now let's say, oh, you should become a doctor. I'm like, no, I don't want to become a doctor. I want to be this. You destroy another lesser purpose. And you are even closer to becoming what you were actually meant to do. But there's what can happen sometimes is that you're influenced by social media. You're influenced by so many things. Now that we have social media, literally millions of people, thousands of people are influencing you to take multiple decisions. Even I can influence you, right? Like, they can literally tell you to do many things. They can tell you to do many things, but they aren't your true purpose, right? You have to be yourself. Like I said on the last video, you have to be yourself. Follow the things that you actually love. Don't follow the things that other people tell you. Because what happens if you follow the people when you follow the purposes that people tell you, is that, oh, you should be an influencer, you should be a dancer, you should be a singer, and then all these lesser purposes that don't matter end up multiplying, and now you're even further away from the thing that is truly you. And you have all these desires to be all these things, and you're very far away from what you actually love. So what you must do is destroy all these lesser purposes and focus on your core purpose, trying to find that real purpose. When you fulfill a lesser purpose, a purpose that isn't true to you, what ends up happening is that you're unfulfilled and you're unhappy. When you fulfill a lesser purpose, what happens is that, one, you find the goal after accomplishing that certain lesser purpose. Once you finally become world champion, or when you finally get that promotion, you forget about your job altogether, and you're like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I accomplished it, I guess. For example, Mike Tyson, when he achieved the world belt, when he achieved the thing he was obsessing over for years, when he finally achieved it, he was like, this is garbage, you know? He accomplished that lesser purpose. That was a part of his lesser purpose. That was a lesser purpose. And when you accomplish those lesser purposes, they're unfulfilling. But when you accomplish a core purpose, the thing that you were actually meant to do here, it's fulfilling, right? So you want to destroy all those lesser purposes, all those desires. Destroy them now and start trying to find your core purpose. What you want to do, if you really want to discover your purpose and go all in on discovering your purpose, is you want to stop looking at social media, because that is keeping you away from truly finding your purpose, man. Because when you have all of these influences, right? All of these influences, they're keeping you distracted, and you're not gonna find your purpose when you're distracted. So, Twitter, X, Instagram, how they're so badly drawn. Snapchat, delete them. Honestly, I'd even say delete YouTube for a little bit as well. Delete YouTube, because it's distracting you. You're watching all these fucking videos, right? And you're like, oh, I need to find my purpose, right? But you don't take action, right? So destroy them now. Fucking destroy them. Destroy those distractions. Literally for some months, for a few months, literally just focus on finding your purpose. Journal every day. Ask yourself, if money wasn't a problem, if I was a millionaire, if I could do anything I wanted ever in the world, what would I do? Start asking yourself these questions. Start telling yourself, what would I do with my time? What is my contribution to the world? What do I like to do? What is my flow state? Flow state is when you're doing a certain activity, a certain work, and then time just flies by quickly, super fast. Time just, flow state is when you're working on something so hard and so good. When you're working on something that is fulfilling to you, and you're literally fulfilled, and you literally love it, and time just flies by like that. If you've had something like that, that could be linked to your purpose. So follow those things: your flow state, your interest, what you love. Put them all together, make your ikigai, and be fulfilled. Destroy the ego. Destroy the ego-driven desires. Live your life. Don't live the lives of other people. Don't live the desires and the dreams that other people have for you. Live the desires that you want to live. Live your life. Be yourself. You gotta know yourself, man. If you don't know yourself, then you won't find your purpose. You won't find your calling. To finish this video, I recommend you read The Way of the Superior Man. I'm also reading a book called Be Useful by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it talks a little bit about purpose, as well as a book called, I keep forgetting what that book is called. It's a new book. It has like a black cover and red title. I forgot the book. I forgot what the book is called, but it's a new book. It's made by writer Eric Thomas, PhD. It's on how to find your purpose and your why. But it's a really good book. Read those books. They're really good. And honestly, your purpose right now, if you don't have a purpose, is to find your purpose. So focus for some months. It literally took me like 2 months to find what I wanted to do in life, and now I know what I wanted to do. Right now I'm in my junior year of high school. I was really worried because I didn't know if I was gonna find out what I wanted to do in my life, but now I think I kind of have the clear picture, and all I have to do is work hard, and I'll get to where I want to be in life. I hope you find your purpose and get some value from this video. Some closing thoughts would be, playing video games isn't your purpose, okay? Like, you weren't put on this. I don't know why this came up, but like, I don't know. I had like a mental argument with myself. Oh, like of someone who said, oh, well, I want to be a video gamer. Video games are my purpose. But like, that's so selfish. That's so self-unserving. And I told you literally that purpose has to do with you giving to the world, giving value. How is playing video games giving value? If you were born in the 1700s, way before video games even existed, would that mean you're purposeless because playing video games was your passion and you were born way before that time? No, that's stupid. Playing video games isn't gonna be your fucking passion, bro. That's self-serving. That's selfish. A lot of the times, for passion and purpose, it's all about giving, contributing to the world. It's not about receiving. Okay. Weightlifting is my passion, but is it your like purpose, your life's work? I don't think so. It mostly have to do with contributing to the world. Okay. For me, my contribution may be to help other people, and it may be to help other people through art and YouTube. Right. So that's what I'm doing right now. What are you contributing to the world? What is your purpose? What is your why? Right? Yeah. I hope you find your purpose, man. I need to get that sun. I was just in the shade. I hope you find your purpose, and I hope you find out what you want to do in life, and I hope you get fulfillment from it. And I hope you wake up every morning living your best life. Yeah. Have a good one. Goodbye.